Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to part 4 of What If Naruto Was Born God Level. There's a few things I want to say. First is make sure you hit that like button, it's literally free for you and it helps me out so much. Also make sure you subscribe, comment down below, turn on the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, we'll have a conversation. This is all in the description by the way, and check out the description yet again and go subscribe to my thumbnail artist. He is so close to 500 subscribers, let me tell you how many he's at, ready? He is at 470 subscribers. I just need 30 of you to go over to him and subscribe. It would help me more than you realise. Other than that guys, I'm not going to drag this out for you lot for too long. Let's just get straight into this. Cue the intro. We now go to Naruto, who has just made it back to the village gate with an unconscious Sasuke on it. I know it sucks, but get over it guys. Sorry guys, I'm back and I am pissed. Yes, you could hear that my mic was not working properly, and also I got through about 80% of this what if and it corrupted. Yeah, I'm pissed. Anyway, Naruto has an unconscious Sasuke on his shoulders and he's just roughly about made it back to the village gates. But when he gets there, he sees Gaara still waiting in exactly the same spot he left. And he lands in front of Gaara. Gaara sees the hole in Naruto's shirt where Sasuke used the Chidori on him. And Gaara panics saying, no, it happened to you too. Rage begins to boil up inside of Gaara. This rage is directed at Sasuke. As his sand begins to rise, ready to attack Sasuke, Naruto yells, don't you dare Gaara. He was being controlled by Orochimaru just like you was being controlled by Shugaku. It wasn't his fault. After hearing this, Gaara immediately calms down, remembering Naruto's words. Why should someone be blamed for something that wasn't their fault? A calm smile comes along Gaara's face as he goes along with Sasuke to the hospital, and I'm making sure this is actually recording, and it is. We are getting results guys. Let's hope it don't corrupt this time. We now skip to 2 days where Sasuke is still unconscious and Gaara and Naruto are still sitting next to his bed waiting for him to wake up. That's when Kusho says to Naruto, it's time, he's about to awake. The reason why Sasuke had been asleep for so long is that his body needed time to adapt to the power of the void that Naruto gifted him. Naruto then asks what abilities will he get, and Kusho begins to reply saying, Naruto then interrupts him saying, only time will tell, right? And I'm so sorry guys, I'm suffering from long COVID and I'm always out of breath. Oh. After Naruto interrupts him, Kanji said the same thing about Gaara when I asked. At this moment, Sasuke opens his eyes and sits up rubbing his chin when Naruto kicked him in the jaw to knock him out. He smiles at Naruto until he remembers exactly what he had done, and he begins to break down in tears, holding his head down, yelling, no, no, no. Naruto immediately grabs him and saying, Sasuke, it's okay, it wasn't your fault, calm down. Sasuke says, still shaking, how could you possibly say that? After all I did, I tried to kill Gaara, Tsunade, even you. Naruto says, it doesn't matter, you didn't kill them or me, and it's mostly my fault. I didn't realise that if I killed Orochimaru that he had a link to you for that curse mark and he would try to take over. After hearing this, Sasuke calms down slightly, but Naruto continues, and also with Gaara and Tsunade, I could tell you was fighting back for control as you missed their vital organs, although you could have easily hit them. However, it was different with me because by then the curse mark had fully spread throughout your body, meaning you had zero control. Sasuke begins to claw at the curse mark, saying, it's still there. I want it gone. Naruto last saying I've dealt with it Sasuke, and now that's a way bigger benefit to you, so I'd suggest you embrace it as you have full control over it now. Suddenly 10 army members burst into the room, saying, Sasuke Uchiha, you are under arrest. 5 of these army members one second, guys. Restart the thing. 10 army members suddenly bust into the room. In groups of what is. One of them is a group of 5 and another is a group of 5. One group says, Sasuke Uchiha, you are under arrest by the order of the 5th Hokage. And the other says, Sasuke Uchiha, you are under arrest by the Order Foundation by Lord Danzo. One attempts to grab Sasuke, and this is from the Foundation, and Naruto volleys his foot into this army member's head. He then activates his Rinnegan and says, anyone who wants him has to go through me, but be prepared because I will kill anyone to protect my friends. The Foundation whispers among themselves. As Naruto overhears him say, Naruto Uzumaki is also a target by Lord Danzo. He demands that we get his eyes as a top priority. They rush at Naruto, but Naruto gains claws and he rips out their throat, well, one of their throats at least. This catches the rest of them off guard, but Naruto doesn't give a shit about the honor. He doesn't give a flying fuck about not attacking someone who isn't ready. And using the Rinnegan, he pulls out 2 of their souls. This gives him enough of the. Sorry guys, I'm getting really fucking pissed off by just my stutter and speech impediment. Why can't I fucking talk properly? This gives him enough information he needs about the Foundation, and he grabs the head of the other one and pops it like a grape. But before he could kill the final one, Danzo walks in and he says, Naruto Uzumaki, you have been ordered by the 5th Hokage to surrender. Once lent eyes on Danzo, Naruto can no longer suppress his rage, as both his eyes change colour, one becoming galaxy and the other becoming void, even though his tattoos didn't spread. Naruto did not at all activate this, it just happened. Naruto looks at the last Foundation member and he explodes. Danzo stumbles backwards, terrified by this power, and he stutters. How dare you? Lady Tsunade ordered you to surrender. How dare you refuse her, you monster? It's at this time that we hear Tsunade's voice from behind Danzo, saying, I don't remember making such an order. Danzo turns pale as he turns around and sees Tsunade staring at him, pissed. He turns as white as snow, and Tsunade takes a deep breath and he says, Danzo, you can leave. But as Danzo attempts to do so, Gaara wraps his hand around his leg saying, no, I heard what you were thinking. You're just gonna try to steal Naruto and Sasuke's eyes like you did to the rest of the Uchiha clan. Your arm is covered in them. After he says this, Naruto turns to Gaara confused until he sees the mark on Gaara's forehead has become galaxy. He smirks and as he realizes that one of Gaara's abilities is that he can read the minds of others, and he yells, if you say so, Gaara, I believe you, as Naruto uses Almighty Pull on one of the army members' blade and grabs it and stabs Danzo through the chest. As Tsunade yells, no! The 5 other army who were there, like for Tsunade, thinking Tsunade needed their help, rushed at Naruto, but Sasuke appears in front of them instantly, putting 3 of them in with a genjutsu, and with ease knocking the other 2 out. Naruto smirks, making a comment to himself under his breath. The power of the void has already taken effect. Tsunade then yells, Naruto, what have you done? Naruto just yells, shut up, you old hag, and watch. As he rips out the blade that's covering that's inside Danzo's chest. He also rips off the covering on Danzo's other arm, revealing it to be covered in Sharingans. As one of the eyes closed, Danzo's eyes open back up again as his injury is healed. He looks up that his hidden arm has been released. He then attempts to jump out of the window to make an escape, but Naruto, whose eyes are now back, like he's deactivated his Rinnegan, he grabs his ankle and slams him down into the ground and says, where do you think you're going, my friend? Sorry guys, yet again my content has been fucked up by annoying shit like a corrupting audio or my mic fucking unplugging. It's bare annoying. And for those who don't know, because I'm reading these comments and I'm getting fucking pissed off, you know. I'm putting all this effort into this content, yeah, and you're still fucking trying to nitpick a little shit. For those who don't know, I have a speech impediment. And if you don't know what that is, either look it up or explain it now. It means I can't pronounce certain words properly. Sometimes I stutter. And it happens randomly. I can't really control it. So for them little fuckers in the comedy who want to nitpick it, you can go fuck yourself, mate. Go suck your mums. Go suck your mum. Go suck your dad. Whatever you can suck, I want you to suck it. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to try to get back into this. I'll try to watch my mic to make sure it doesn't corrupt and all that. but no promises can be made. But yeah, anyway, let me get back to where I was. Danzo looks over to see Sasuke. It unplugged again! But okay, it should be back to normal now. Danzo looks to his right to see Sasuke standing there with the void curse mark spread throughout his body and his white Sharingan activated. Tsunade begins to panic. No, it's the same mark as back then. He's gonna kill us all. But no, the mark is darker. Naruto says it's fine, relax. I changed it, it no longer corrupts his mind. I got rid of that bastard Orochimaru's control. Now that mark just gives him insane power. But before Danzo can even react, in a blur, Sasuke has appeared in front of him and plunged a Todori into his chest. As this void curse mark begins to glow with power, all the Sharingan along Danzo's arms begin to turn black, close, and die. And this is because the void's power is to erase chakra for now, and all the chakra inside these Sharingans have been erased. Danzo begins to scream at them to help him. Don't just stand there, help! And he looks at Tsunade. What the fuck are you doing, woman? Help me! And Tsunade spits in his face before he looks at Naruto and says, please boy, help me, I'm innocent. I can even tell you about your parents. Before he can get another word out, Naruto has literally reached out and slammed his hand into Danzo's eye socket, ripping out his other hidden eye. Revealing the pure Sharingan, Naruto is disgusted, stares at him and says, how are you innocent? You know what, if you can explain where the fuck you got all them Sharingans on your arm, I will help you. But until then, this eye doesn't belong to you. After this, Sasuke dies, after this Danzo dies, but Sasuke begins to cry, saying, I can see everything. I can see my clan be murdered. I can see what he did to Itachi, to Shisui. It's like I can see all his memories. Naruto then realizes this is probably due to one of Sasuke's void abilities most likely being able to see the memories of whoever he kills. And it's at that time Naruto notices Sasuke's Sharingan pattern has changed into the infinite Magenko Sharingan. This is because after seeing the memories of his clan being wiped out, his brother and Shisui dying, well not dying, Shisui dying at least. Oh, it triggered the Magenko Sharingan to activate it. And the power of the void turned it into an internal Magenko Sharingan. For those who don't know, I don't know if I said it already, but I'm suffering from long COVID and it's fucking me up bad. Right now, I feel my heart beating out my chest. And I can barely breathe. I'm gonna try. Oh. Sasuke looks up and he says, "Hi, it's Shisui's." Naruto then hands it to Sasuke, saying, "It's your clan's eyes. You do what you want with it." Sasuke then looks at the eye and then looks at Gaara, and he gives it to Gaara, saying, "This is not only a symbol of an apology, but as a symbol as our friendship." At this point, Tsunade has ordered Sasuke, Naruto and Gaara to go to her office. Naruto reveals to her that Orochimaru used the curse mark to control Sasuke, before Naruto managed to erase it, the evil intent. After hearing this, Tsunade thinks, and she says, "Okay, you are excused of your crime, but for a chance for this to all blow over, you will have to leave the village for 3 years with Jiraiya. You can do whatever you like, whether that's train or just go on a holiday. I will tell the elders it's a serious mission." After hearing this, they all agree and go back home to pack their stuff. Jiraiya is helping Naruto pack, and they begin to talk. Jiraiya asks, "What's the plan from here on?" Naruto replies, "I have a gut feeling that something big is coming. And whether this is something good for us or bad, we need to train for the next 2 years as if our life depends on it, because there's a chance it probably could." Now we go to a training arc and a 3-year time skip. I'm not going to give you a whole arc of training, I'm just going to tell you the abilities they unlock. For Gaara, he implants Shisui's eye into him and learns how to use it, but due to his galaxy power he can span Kotomata Tsukiyami, or whatever Shisui's genjutsu is. And 1 second guys, I am fuming. And also when he uses his galaxy mode, the Sharingan gains the galaxy pattern, as well as giving him the ability to read on a person's entire memories at a glance. He then masters his galaxy power and its abilities, such as Star Sands, which is literally unbreakable. It glows and it's as hot as a star and is as heavy as a star, and it's insanely powerful, but also controlled by Gaara's mind. Galaxy mode. This is literally when Gaara's mark on his forehead goes from road to galaxy. When this happens, Gaara's gets 10 times stronger, 10 times faster, 10 times more durable, and his healing factor is increased by... No, restart. He becomes 10,000 times stronger, 10,000 times faster, 10,000 times more durable, and his healing factor increases by a 10,000 times mark. But this boost is just its base, and it can increase based on Gaara's emotion. He can also infuse any jutsu he uses with the power of the galaxy. He can read minds and control them as long as he's stronger than that person. He's immune from any sort of genjutsu except for Naruto's. Gaara's galaxy power also has no effect in Naruto. Also, if Naruto allows it, Gaara can borrow more power from Naruto through their galaxy link. Now to Sasuke. Sasuke practices his Magenko Sharingan, and now he can reverse ninjutsu genjutsu, making it 100 times more powerful than when it was shot at him. He learns that with his Magenko Sharingan he can create white flames and control them. These flames are 1,000 times more powerful than Amaterasu, and they are called, one second, Shirohono. This is Japanese for white flame, by the way. I'm just going to put that into my script so I don't forget. So you guys get an up-to-date update of the script. And then after this, with his Void Curse mark, he can go to stage 1. He gets 100 times faster, stronger, more durable, as well as his healing factor. But he can still go to stage 2. But remaining full control. It looks exactly like his regular stage 2, with the wings and all that, except for his skin is as black as the void. In this form, ninjutsu has no effect on him. Instead, it's absorbed by the void, becoming his own chakra. As well as whoever he's touched, all their chakra is disabled as long as he's touching them. Also, in this form, in the stage 2, becomes 10,000 times stronger, faster, more durable, healing factor. And just like Gaara can, based on his emotion, the boost becomes stronger, and he can infuse void into any of his jutsus. When in Curse Mark stage 2, any ninjutsu or genjutsu he reflects also becomes 10,000 times more stronger. He can also, with Naruto's permission, just like Gaara, lend power through the link of the void, or the void link should we call it. Now to Naruto. He has mastered both his galaxy power and his void power, but isn't able to use them simultaneously, so at the same time. The only time he's ever done this is when Danzo pissed him off a lot. But he's not been able to do it since. But as soon as he mastered both powers, a white dragon tattoo appeared on his chest. But it seemed to do nothing, doesn't become a similar mark as a karma or nothing. But anyway, with the galaxy power, Naruto can fly, breathe in space, and move planets, stars, etc. Anything to do with space, Naruto controls. He can create new life, like new species, or whole new planets, or meteors. He can control gravity with a fall. He can use starfire, which is hotter than anything. It's the hottest thing in the universe. He can tear holes in space and travel through them and travel anywhere he wants instantly, whether it's to other planets or whole different dimensions. He can sense any and every living thing on the whole universe, knowing exactly where they are at any moment in time. With Void, he can disable anyone's chakra or any amount of people at the same time with a fall. So if he wanted to, he could disable the world's chakra. He can erase memories, either someone's entire memory or selected ones. He can create a black hole that sucks in anything he wants, all the surrounding chakra. Sorry, I just had to check. All the surrounding chakra, he can erase anything he touches instantly. He can control someone better than Kota Matsuka Army, basically Shishui's genjutsu. And he can make someone paralyzed just by looking at them. He also learns how to infuse galaxy power and void power into any of his jutsus. And also anything Sasuke or Gaara can do, so can Naruto. We now go to the Akatsuki lair, where Pain, who has gathered all of the other tailed beasts, which Naruto doesn't know of, as Jiraiya put his all into training Sasuke, Gaara and Naruto, so he's been stopping monitoring every little thing. Pain has now given the order to make their move. We now cut to 3 years later. literally at the end of the training. And this what if it's going to be a bit long, guys, because the next bit's going to be the final, and that next bit will be a bit short. We now cut to Naruto, Gaara and Sasuke, who have grown. They are at the village gates and they are welcomed by Tsunade, who first commented, "Gosh, how much you've all grown." She guides them through the village, where everyone is looking at them, but no one realized, Naruto, Sasuke, Gaara doesn't realize why they're looking at them, because unknown to them, Tsunade made an announcement earlier that the village's strongest shinobi will be returning. Now all the villagers look at them with amazement as they walk so casually to the Hokage's office. They get briefed and informed that Gaara and Sasuke had now been promoted to Jonin. What is that? I got a yawn. Jonin. Then they get told about the recent kidnapping of the Jinchurikis. But as she's speaking, Naruto yells, "We have a visitor!" and he tears a hole in space. For him, Sasuke and Gaara to jump through. They land outside the village where they see a massive almighty push coming towards them. Naruto puts his hand up ready to negate it, but Sasuke stops him saying, "Allow me." He activates his void curse mark stage 1 and rushes at it, slamming his hand into the almighty push, completely erasing it. That's when we see Pain floating above the sky, caught off guard that his attack had been easily beaten and erased. Keep in mind that he has no clue how strong that these three actually are. He doesn't even know about Naruto having a Rinnegan. That's when all of the other Akatsuki members try and fly past Pain to attack the Leaf Village. Gaara laughs, and with a flick of his hand, his star sun rises, capturing half of them inside it, burning them up and immediately crushing them under the heat and weight of a star. Sasuke, bored, says, "Die with the thunder," and uses Kirin, killing the rest. Except for Itachi, he wasn't with them. Naruto senses Nagato's real body and tears a hole in space and tells Sasuke and Gaara to go monitor it. So they jump through and wait for Naruto to finish the fight. He activates his void curse mark and stares at Pain, causing him to lose his chakra and fall out of the sky. Naruto catches him with his void curse mark, but then he's attacked by the other paths of Pain. He activates his galaxy curse mark and effortlessly makes the gravity around them 1,000 times stronger, slamming them all into the ground. He says, "You're wasting my time," and activates his void curse mark yet again and erases them all. Naruto then tears open a hole in space, teleporting to where Nagato is, and he sees that Gaara has surrounded him in normal sand. He looks Nagato in the eye, immediately reading his memories, his thoughts, and he says, "So you're a dry old student, and you're going to use the Rinnegan to resurrect Madara, Uchiha." Nagato yells, How do you know so much?" And Naruto just replies, Shh, I'm still talking." Nagato is then frozen when he sees Naruto activate his own Rinnegan. And Naruto mockingly says, "Wow, you have a Rinnegan, that's so cool. I've never seen one," because remember, Nagato thought he was the only one to have a Rinnegan. Nagato goes quiet, but Naruto quickly gets bored and he tells Gaara to release him. Gaara, although hesitantly, does so. Naruto then grabs Nagato by his hair and says, "Okay then, resurrect Madara Uchiha. Right now, let's see how strong he truly is." Nagato confused and replies, "Wait, you want me to resurrect him? That would mean the end for you all." Naruto laughs and replies, "You see, not once in my life have I been challenged in a fight, and it's becoming very, very boring, so I'm hoping Madara is as strong as you say he is. Now resurrect him or I'll kill you here." Nagato then uses Rinne Rebirth and resurrects Madara. Obito, sensing this, immediately begins to prepare, heading towards the Leaf Village. Naruto, now sensing that Obito and Madara are heading towards the Leaf Village, turns around and begins to leave. That's when both him and Sasuke's eyes widen. He erases Nagato's body completely. That's when he turns around and both Naruto and Sasuke's eyes widen, as there stands Itachi Uchiha, with blood coming out of his mouth on the brink of death due to his illness, saying, "Sasuke, I finally found you. We need to talk." Naruto smirks, happy for Sasuke, and he walks past, along with Gaara next to him. And he places his hand on Itachi's shoulder, healing him completely of all of his illness. And now that Sasuke knows why Itachi did what he did, there's no hatred but love. So after he heals Itachi's confused, but until he hears Naruto whisper in his ear saying, "He already knows why you did what you did, and he's already forgave you, so now go back and get your younger brother." Itachi smiles at first, until he feels an overwhelming feeling of doom and death. he looks over to see Gaara with his galaxy eye activated, and Naruto using Kuromi's chakra to make his eyes go red. They both say, "But if you hurt him again, we will end you." They then leave. Itachi looks at Sasuke, ashamed, but before Itachi can even get a word out, Sasuke runs at him and hugs him with tears in his eyes, crying, "You idiot, why didn't you come back? You could have told me after all them years of me hating you. After I killed Danzo, you could have came back." Itachi smiles and says, Itachi smiles, as Sasuke looks up at him. Itachi taps his forehead with 2 fingers and says, "I'm sorry Sasuke, but I'm back now and I'll never leave again." We now cut to Naruto, who's at the entrance of the Leaf Village, waiting for Madara and Obito to get close enough. As soon as he sees them, him and Gaara begin rushing at them, both smiling excited, and they yell, "This is the start of the fourth great Shinobi War." Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you share with your friends, family, like and subscribe, comment down below. Hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, it'll help me a lot more than you even realise. Subscribe to my thumbnail artist. And other than that guys, I'm going to have to leave it here because I don't want this video to drag for too long. Peace out guys, bye. We'll see you for the next part, which will be the final part. Bye.